Daniel, you want to jump in on that? Here, the Congress says this case was closed in 2015. Abhishek Manu Singhvi pointing out that there is no predicate offence in this case, but yet a case is being pulled up and they are being tarnished and harassed only because this is nothing else but vendetta. There is nothing more to this, and therefore Congress believes that this is time that they want to gather all their political clout, all their MPs, CWC members, to stand outside ED offices and protest against the ED for acting like the pawn, like a pawn under the BJP. These are words of the Congress party. Would you encourage something like this? If there is a legal case and if the ED is probing and investigating into it, do you think it's right for a party as grand and old as the Congress to pull all strings and gather their political clout and try to make this look like vendetta and nothing else? Should they not allow for the investigation to complete until they cry foul?
Nabila, first of all, I am not here to represent the Congress. I don't know, the facts of the case as much as my friend and spokesperson from the BJP knows. But I will discuss what it is in public domain and what questions are there in public domain and important questions that need to be answered. If there is an allegation against the Gandhis and it's a serious allegation, in public domain there's also a discussion since the public trial against the Gandhis have already started, is that why it is taking 8 years to even call them for an investigation. Why couldn't they be called earlier? Why couldn't we see a resolution to this matter if money laundering has happened and so on and so forth? Let it be resolved, let it be coming in the front of the people of India, and who is guilty, who is not guilty. We all want to know. We are not here to defend the Gandhis or take down the government. The government might be good in its intention of investigating a scam in the National Herald. But you see, there's a greater impression in the country today. Earlier, the UPA years, the CBI was known like a caged parrot. Today, there's a growing impression amongst opposition parties that the ED has become a handiwork and handyman of the present government. And all opposition parties are crying foul because, yes, when a political leader, whether it is Sharad Pawar in Maharashtra or whether Ajit Pawar or any other Shiv Sena leader or any other Congress leader is summoned to an ED office, political parties do these kind of optics where they call their workers and they call their leaders and they do these gheravs and they do this satyagraha. So I'm not going to get into the optics of it. Let every party has done it, including the BJP. When Mr. Modi and other people were called for investigations, they would do the same thing. It's political posturing. But the real question is that, if we have an efficient government in place and we have agencies that are effectively working, why aren't they finding answers to the questions, well in advance? Why are they taking so much time?